so fucking pissed off.
No pre-show. I'm recording this. Hey, Charlie, whatever
No,
happened to episode 71? Was that you, Charlie? Did you do that?
did I do that?
You
No, I
did.
didn't. We're not on air. We're
I
not
know.
live.
I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just
Oh.
recording it.
Oh, God bless. God bless. Whatever happened to episode 71?
Yeah.
Whew. Well, should we defame a company right now? I'd be down to defame a company.
We're using their stuff. Why don't you shout them out?
Yeah, right. So the fucking dumb, stupid interns over at Google decided they wanted to fuck up. They wanted to fuck up. They were like, we've been recording on Google Hangouts since the very beginning of this podcast. 70 episodes. Only minor bumps along the way.
Yeah. It's
And,
it's
and
normal things like this morning when the audio doesn't work. But I think that's more on your end than anything because that's never happened to anyone else.
yeah, no, I just gotta restart or switch my laptop or stuff like that, and we're good. But then Google decided that they were just gonna delete 30 minutes of our last podcast.
It didn't like I would be mad, but it didn't just happen to us that day. It happened to every single person that recorded a Google Hangouts. That's like thousands probably. And I was
So
looking on the Google forums, and one guy lost like a $200 interview, and I'm like, I guess it could be worse. We just bullshitted about Goosebumps for half an hour.
oh my god. Are you gonna upload just like the episode 71 is just like the top five and
No, I'm gonna
the other
splice this video with the one that we already have.
Oh,
Because
okay.
right now we're talking about Goosebumps. Chadley, what do you think of Goosebumps?
Alright, so Goosebumps. This was fucking amazing. Goosebumps was so much fun.
Oh my
Uh
god!
and like
Especially as a fan of the books as a young child.
and you don't expect it because like the concept is stupid. Like the concept really sucks. It's Goosebumps. Like it's Jack Black starring in a movie about Goosebumps. He's playing R.L. Stein, and you're like, Jesus, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, what are they doing here?
Yeah.
But it's a ton of it is really a lot of fun, but there are some problems with it. And I'd like to discuss some of those problems.
Sure.
Number one, first and foremost, first 15 minutes is almost unwatchable.
That might
It's
be some of the worst first 15 in film compared to something else we hated the first 15 minutes of earlier this year. Can't remember what, but
yeah,
it's fucking unwatchable.
it's really shitty because like it's just like the idea is it's your classic Goosebumps story. Kid is moving to a new town with his mom. I think that was in like 10 Goosebumps books.
Yeah,
This
it was
kid
on a
moves
lot
to
of them
town.
for sure.
Yeah, kid's moving to town with his new mom, and then he makes a female friend, and they're all
Hey
fine and
lady,
dandy,
just checking on you.
fucking fine and dandy. And then the movie really starts to pick up once we're introduced to the character Champ. And that kid was in a movie we watched last week. The kid who plays Champ, or not last week, last year, called Merry Freaking Christmas
Oh
with Robin
yes,
Williams.
that's
Yeah,
right.
remember he was the one with the big teeth, and it really bothered me in that movie. But
With
maybe it's because the character was
mhm,
shitty.
Joel McHale.
Yeah, with Joel
Was he his
McHale.
son
Ugh,
or what? I
ugh.
barely remember that movie.
I think he was like his nephew or something. I don't
Yeah, you
recall.
might be right. He looks like
I
a
prefer
nephew. He looks like a stereotypical nephew.
yeah, like a shitty nephew. I prefer not to think about that, but
All right.
um, but then basically they find out that the girl that he's befriended, the main character has befriended, is the daughter of R.L. Stein, the writer of Goosebumps, and he has every monster he's ever created locked in books, and if you open the books, the monsters get out.
hmm
Suddenly, all the books are open.
Okay, so right there. Concept fucking horrible.
No, it's terrible.
If you're going to make a thing about Goosebumps, why is that the concept for it?
Yeah, I don't know. But that was the concept they went with. But I get it. You know, they wanted to include
I
every
think I
Goosebumps
think I
monster.
might have preferred like an anthology.
Well, it just to me it feels like if they ever wanted to make another one, they really couldn't because they just sort of prematurely busted their
Well, they
nut and
didn't
they
they didn't
used
use the
every.
masked guy,
Did they? Oh
the
yeah,
haunted
yeah. There
mask.
was a few they didn't use. They didn't use like the plant clone dad.
You think they were saving him?
No,
No,
because
they
I
just
don't.
couldn't get the rights to those ones.
No, I think that they just didn't use them. I don't think they intend to make a sequel to this.
I
If they
don't think it
did, if
made any money, did it?
no, I don't think so. Let's take a look. Oh, I forgot to do my tags this week.
That's
Or
okay.
was it my week?
We'll do
Was it
them in
my
the
week to do
second
tags?
pre-show.
Okay. Was it my week to do tags?
It's been a bad week for everybody. It's been a bad morning here at Chadley and the Bunch. I like the idea of a radio show being called something in the Bunch, but it's just one guy whose name is the Bunch.
I'm the bunch. It made a little bit of money. All right, I'll give you the budget. I'll give you the budget. You
Okay.
ready? The budget is 56 million.
Okay, we did this last week, but I've already forgotten. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
uh,
because because of a shitty company, burn
uh,
in hell.
I what did it make? Like 300 million?
Oh, less than that. Oh, much less, much less. Try again. One more. I'll give you another guess.
180?
Oh, dude, even less. 116.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, this movie made like no money at all. Um, it's just too bad because it is fun. It is fun, but there's some. This movie, while it is fun, it's a kids movie, right? It's for kids. But as an adult watching it, and as somebody who loves to watch movies, and I analyze movies, and like I watch fucking 400 movies a year, it's pretty glaringly obvious plot holes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Well, it's almost not really for kids, but it's not for adults for sure. So it's one of those ones that's in a gray area.
Yeah, the biggest plot hole in this movie comes from the fact that he was like, they were like, why are those monsters in the book? And then Jack Black is like, when I was a kid, I would write because kids would bully me, and I'd write about monsters. And then one day the monsters came alive, and it's like that doesn't answer the why question
Sure,
at
sure
all.
doesn't, sure doesn't, but
Yeah,
makes for easy
it makes
writing
no
though.
sense.
Who was the fucking writers on this? They must have made so much money for doing fucking nothing at all. Absolutely
Um,
nothing.
screenplay by Darren Lemke, and
Is he an SNL
the
writer or something?
no, but the story was written by Scott Alexander and Larry Karajewski,
Okay.
and they are known for whoa wow some interesting stuff. They did Problem Child 1 and 2. They did the story
Makes
for
sense actually.
Ed Wood, Man on the Moon,
Ed Wood, you mean
Agent
the only
Cody
good
Banks.
Tim Burton movie?
That would be the one. That's correct. Agent Cody Banks, 1408. Percy Jackson, Sea of
Okay, so they
Monsters,
write kids movies.
Big Eyes, and Goosebumps.
You know you're hacks if you write kid movies. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's bottom of the barrel. Hey, do you want to start writing kids movies? We could be like a writing duo.
Oh shit, like fucking Sid and Marty Croft.
Yeah. I don't know who they are, but yeah, let's do
They
it.
did like Puff the Magic Dragon and shit like that.
Oh, that's that a song. That's a song, not a movie.
Well, whatever the fuck the Dragon show was. I don't know kid shows.
Barney the Dragon? Is that what that was?
No, no, from the
No.
fucking 70s, dude. Come on now.
Oh. Pete's Dragon. The Disney
Maybe.
Pete's Dragon.
I don't fucking know.
One with crazy old ass Mickey Rooney. May he rest in peace. But Goosebumps. Oh, oh man, it's interesting. I liked it. I really liked it, but it's not really a good
Here we
movie.
go. Sid and Marty Croft Wikipedia page.
God
Uh,
bless.
Sibling team of television producers, influential in the children's television variety programs in the 70s and 80s, and their most famous work uh, would be Land of the Lost, H&R Puffin stuff, uh, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. That's what I was thinking of. Um,
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
They made shitty kid shows in the 70s, and they still work today. And they're old as fuck. They have their own little place out on Universal.
That's hilarious. Now, last week on the podcast was a really good bit that was taken out, and I'm really pissed off about it. But I still want to talk about it. My reaction's not going to be as genuine, obviously,
Sure.
because Google are hacks. Fuck you, Google. Right now, in theaters, there's a movie called Creed.
I actually owe you an apology. On this podcast, I grilled you for not knowing that Creed was Rocky 7. But I talked to about 10 people this weekend, and none of them knew it was Rocky 7. So I take that back. You're not a stone cold retard. I'm just very smart.
Okay, so Creed. It's Rocky 7. But here's the thing.
Well, I call it Rocky 7 because I don't believe in calling him Adonis Creed, his slave name, Chadley.
Yeah, I've been telling people I'm gonna go see Rocky 7. Here's the thing about Rocky 7.
I just assumed if people saw the trailer, they'd see Sly Stallone as fucking Rocky and they'd put it together, but apparently not, because this movie had no fucking advertising.
No, yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing, and then suddenly I just saw people talking about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. And then the reviews are good, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll see that. But here's the thing. Just fucking call it Rocky 7. Like, it's so annoying. I hate it. They had the perfect game. They had a perfect game going.
Maybe call it Rocky 7, subtitle it Adonis Creed or something.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
Because it is a passing of the torch in the movie. You'll see that, but maybe connect it somehow.
I'm seeing it this afternoon. But here's how it goes, okay? They had a perfect game going. They had Rocky. Okay, cool. Good movie. Rocky 2. Oh, perfect title. Rocky 3. Rocky 4. Rocky 5. Perfect titles.
As much as I hate Rocky 5, great. It's called Rocky 5.
Yeah, it's fucking called Rocky 5. Rocky Balboa. Okay, they kind of fucked that one up. But like,
he fucked up Rambo too, so it's like, okay, I get it.
I get it. It works. Creed? I'm sorry. Creed? You're not even fucking trying anymore. Well, fucking Creed?
I think the point is this one, like, it has references to the other ones, but you don't really need to see them. And I think that's what they're going for, right? They're just trying to get the fucking crowd in there. But, like, you get more crowd if you call it Rocky 7 because people know what it is.
Yes, that's exactly right. And this movie probably would have had a lot. People would have been talking about this like 3 months in advance because that's what the internet does now. Why the fuck did you call it Creed?
Because
Nobody gave a shit.
It came out of fucking nowhere, dude. It just dropped.
I didn't even know there was another Rocky movie on the way.
Well, I knew it was coming out, but like, I didn't know when, and all of a sudden it just dropped. Yeah,
like the marketing on it was ridiculous. Yeah. But I'm gonna see it this afternoon. I'm really excited.
I've heard awesome, dude. It's so much fun. But going back to Goosebumps for 1 minute, I last time we were hesitant about spoiling the ending. I don't give a fuck this time. I have a real problem with the ending because in Goosebumps, right, when the monsters go back into the book, right? Yeah. Then that's it. But Jack Black writes his daughter, right? And that's where she's from. Yeah. Then at the end, burns the book. But she doesn't age because she's not monster. I mean, she is monster. She's not human. She's monster.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Kid made out with a ghost.
You made out. Couple of times. Man, out with ghost. You gonna fuck ghost later? Hey, you can go home fuck a ghost?
You gonna fuck a ghost?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Don't think it counts. Think you're still virgin if you fuck ghost.
And like he's like in love with the ghost, and it's like you can't just do that.
You age, ghosts don't age. Soon you're gonna be fucking 16-year-old ghost when you're 25.
He's gonna be fucking 16-year-old ghost when he's 50, man. And people are when you're 50,
be like, hey, why is a 16-year-old ghost hanging out at your house all the time? He says fuck toy. He's a fuck toy.
When you're 50 and you're walking around with a 16-year-old ghost holding her hand and all that shit, nobody knows she's a ghost. It's just a 16-year-old looking girl.
What happens when you just blast one out inside a ghost?
Yeah. Wait. Is it illegal? Would that be because she's?
I don't know the obviously it's ethically gray.
Yeah, because she's 16, would it be illegal?
Blast went out inside a ghost? I don't know, man.
Yeah, like if she was 16, technically she's 16 forever. It's like the same thing with Edward Cullen, right?
You know
Fucking
what?
he's
Fuck that other
17.
episode. That was a better bit than anything we came up with.
Fucking a ghost. He fucks a
So,
ghost.
quickly, I just, because where the episode leaves off is we're gushing over Old Boy. So I want to just quickly go through our other picks for top 5 twists, Chadley. Do you remember them? I don't really remember them. My number 5 was Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Oh yeah, I remember. My number 5 was an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie called The Sixth
Oh, was
Sense.
Bruce Willis dead the whole time?
Bruce Willis was a ghost. Could you fuck the ghost?
Oh, shit.
Could you fuck Bruce Willis? Because he's a ghost.
I might fuck Bruce Willis if he was a ghost or a dude.
Yeah. Could you fuck Bruce Willis?
Speaking of Old Boy, my number 4 is akin to Old Boy, uh, a classic from the '70s starring Jack Nicholson called Chinatown. If you've never seen
Chinatown.
Chinatown, highly
No, I've never
recommend
seen it.
Chinatown.
Never seen it in my life. I'm gonna change it up because I remember the rest of my list, but I don't remember my number 4. So I'm just gonna throw Star Wars Episode 5 here, but that's barely even a twist ending. Everybody and their fucking cat knows the twist ending to that movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a classic shit, but Star Wars is on my mind right now because everybody in the world is talking about it.
Star
That's
Whores.
that's what's really weird right now is that what is it? It's December. So like you go into a fucking store like a department store or something and like the people who do like ad for it like and like do their promo and stuff they're really confused cuz they're like do we set up do we put up Christmas decorations or do we set up Star Wars shit? I'm so confused.
I really want to know how much Duracell paid for their ad campaign with Star Wars because I see that more than anything. The
Yeah,
fucking
it's
Star Wars
insane.
branded batteries.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. I have right here. This episode's not gonna get fucking video, but I'm gonna show
No,
you.
it's getting video. I'm recording it.
Oh, good. This is Honey Bunches of Oats. This is my Honey Bunches of Oats. That's fucking BB-8 on the
Oh,
box.
I love
You want
Ball
to?
Droid.
Do
I want to
you want
fuck
to know
Ball
what?
Droid.
Do you want to know what's different about this box than a regular box of Honey Bunches of Oats?
What, nothing?
Fucking nothing.
He's
It's
just
marked
on
up
there.
a
Honey
box.
Bunches just paid their fucking Honey Bunch money.
Yeah, it's just fucking
Who makes that
marked up.
shit? Betty Crocker?
I'm gonna open up. I wonder if there's even like a Star Wars joke on the
Oh, you
inside
haven't
or
opened it
something.
yet? Saving
No,
it
I
for
haven't
the
opened
pod?
it. Saving it for the pod. Let's open it up. Is there fucking anything in here? Okay, there's a bag of Honey Bunches of Oats. What you'd expect, and to fucking nothing. It's the same. Oh shit! I just broke the bag all over my carpet.
Okay.
No.
My number 3 was either Planet of the Apes or Soylent Green. I don't know. That's my number 2 and 3, I guess.
My number 3 was Kevin Spacey and The Usual Suspects, my boy.
Kaiser Sose.
Guys are so
You know,
say, and then
I only watched that movie like this year or last year maybe,
yeah,
and I
me
didn't
too.
understand that Kaiser Sose joke until fucking this year.
My number 2, Fight Club. Gotta love it. Gotta
Fight
love
Club,
it.
and then both our number 1s is Old Boy. So I guess we'll leave this at that and let you go into
Yeah.
the rest of the episode. This one's a great one because not only do we talk about Dope, which is an awesome movie, but we have the great Ant-Man debate, which I know you people been looking for. So I'm glad
I
that was
forgot
preserved.
about that. I forgot about that.
So
Great
enjoy
Ant-Man.
the rest.
Ever seen.
Oh yeah, Old Boy's fucking unreal.
Old Boy is amazing, and the twist ending, I'm not going to give it away because for sure, get off your fucking ass. Stop watching your Star Wars and your goddamn fucking.
I think it is like it's known now, but like I think it's still kind of underground film nerdy enough that not everybody knows the twist.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I didn't know the twist. I watched this for the first time about 4 or 5 months ago.
This came out 15 years ago too, so it's kind of surprising.
The twist will have you screaming. Like, screaming. It's insane. I fucking adore this film, and the twist is like almost vomit worthy. I almost bombed.
Yeah, it's great stuff. We should probably move on. We're really going on tangents here today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Our next movie is called Dope.
Dope.
Hey, you want to see a good fucking movie? Watch Dope.
Yeah, Dope's surprisingly good. Hey, maybe better name? Maybe name your something.
Shockingly
Maybe
good,
name
yeah.
your movie something better than Dope.
At first, it sort of reminds me of like a black version of Superbad.
Kind of, yeah.
But then, as the movie progresses, like this is what I kind of like about this movie is that like it starts off as like a traditional movie that has a point A and a point B, but then it goes off in tangents that you don't expect. Like
Sure.
he's just trying to get rid of the drugs, and you're like, okay, so the movie's just gonna end with him giving the drugs to whoever it is. But then like they hit like a bunch of walls, and then it turns in directions where he has to like sell the drugs and he has to find ways to do it without being tracked. Like it's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's super interesting. That main guy, is that Don Cheadle's son?
Maybe. I don't actually know.
Fucking kid looks like Don Cheadle's son. Like a lot.
It was I did like the kid from Grand Budapest though.
Yeah, Jib. He was good.
Yeah.
He was actually damn good.
Yeah, he's really good.
The main guy is named Shemik Moore. I don't think he has anything to do with holy shit, he's been in like nothing. My God. Holy shit, he's been in nothing. This is the only film he's ever been in. Other than that, it was just like one episode shots on TV shows.
Yeah. Yeah, he was really good. He's really good.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
The whole cast is actually pretty surprisingly good. And like this furthers my theory on that all rappers can act.
A$AP Rocky, dude.
A$AP Rocky blowing the doors off this.
Holy shit. I was sitting there like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Now this is a pure comedy, I'd say.
Yeah.
This is a pure comedy, probably the best one we've seen this year. It's one of those instances where it's like a comedy that takes itself a little too seriously, though, I think, and there's not like a lot of jokes, more jokes than like most of the movies we talk about. Yeah. But I still think there could have been some more jokes.
I did find myself laughing a lot, though.
Yeah, me too. The best joke of the entire movie is Blake Anderson from Workaholics fame. And he's sitting there and he's like really upset. He's upset that his black friends won't let him say the N-word.
Oh yeah, dude, that's such a good exchange.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. The movie itself, I feel like it's a really solid script structure, but I feel like some of those tangents can almost be seen as like distractions in the movie. Like the movie felt a little distracted. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. It felt like the writers just kept getting off base and just going off on tangents, and then they're like, oh shit, we're on this tangent now. Let's just finish writing it then.
I agree. There was some weird stuff in there, but for the most part, I think it works well. And I still think Straight Outta Compton has the best soundtrack of the year, but Dope is close.
Dope's close, dude. A$AP Rocky's all over this bitch. So is Pharrell Williams. Yeah. It is a great movie.
The soundtrack is so good. I went on iTunes and I saved it because I'm on the free trial for Apple Music.
Yeah. Here's the thing. And I said this before when I think we were talking about a Sharknado movie. Motherfuckers, stop wasting Rick Fox. All right. Dude's fucking hilarious. Stop wasting him. Stop giving him fucking 5-line parts. Motherfucker is hilarious. Stop wasting. Although the part with Rick Fox was really funny, where he's like, "We have nothing but grade A students here," and then they look into the lab and they're like, making drugs, and he's like giving them the thumbs up. That's a really good bit. But hey, stop wasting Rick Fox. That's my number one.
What's interesting? The last 3 Zoe Kravitz movies I've seen, she shows her tits.
Yeah, I mean, and I ain't mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. It's like, but settle down a bit, maybe.
We saw something else with her in it recently. What was that?
I don't remember.
Oh no, it was Insurgent, and I watched that by myself. Oh no, she was in Mad Max Fury Road as well.
Yeah, if you're. But I saw this movie called The Road Within with Dev Patel, and she shows her tits in that a bunch.
Oh, gotta watch that. Ooh, taking a look at it on Wikipedia, it does not have box art, so ooh, maybe don't gotta watch that.
It's on Netflix, I think. I watched it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure it's around. It's somewhere bleeding onto the internet. She was
Yeah.
in Adam Green's Aladdin. It's in post production. Did someone steal our idea?
Dude, is Black Aladdin coming out?
Is Black Aladdin coming out? Adam Green is Aladdin. No, the guy's white. The guy's white. The guy's white. Aaliyah Shawkat is the second main character. What the fuck? Okay.
Jasmine? Really?
No, nobody is named Jasmine in this.
Well, it's a fucking indie rendition. Who cares?
Yeah, the Sultan's in it, and then the genie's in it, of course. Francesco.
I can't wait to make Black Aladdin, Chadley. That's gonna be our break, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be the one that gets us through. You can catch us writing Black Aladdin on our writing room podcast coming soon.
Punch Nerds Writers Room.
Yeah, and we'll be writing Black Aladdin. Dope is a really good movie. Like you can tell that it's solid. All the dialogue is really deliberate, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the jokes are really funny. I just felt like it was super distracted, which had me distracted as well.
I'm not a huge fan of the ending.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like they could have put a little bit more effort into it. Of course I don't want to, but like here's one of my big problems, and I know that this is like a thing, but like this is like a thing, and he got like his essay question from Harvard is like, why do you want to attend Harvard? And like at the end of his essay, he was like, if I was white, would you even have to ask that? Yeah, motherfucker, it's the standard question for the essay.
Well, if it was that easy to get into Harvard, I probably would be there. But here's the thing: it's also $150,000 a semester. So
yeah, so enjoy that.
Where are you pulling that money from, son?
And like they don't tell you whether or not he did or didn't get into Harvard. He just opens up the admissions package and then he puts like this big fucking grin on his face, and it's like, okay, I get it. Although the girl not going to prom with him was a nice touch. I thought that was good because like
it is well written, I think.
Yeah, because they could have gone the obvious route and been like, oh, and then she shows up at the prom and surprises him. Bah.
It's interesting because they made it almost like too crazy for what they were trying to go for, I think.
Yeah, it is a good movie. Like it is, you can tell.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was really great. I did feel a little bit bored, probably within the first like 15, 20 minutes. But then as soon as they got the dope, then I was glued. But like the first 15, 20 minutes where it's just like him just jerking off to his phone. That's some weird stuff, dude.
You weren't on board with that?
No, I was for sure not on.
I do have a theory about rappers being able to act, though, and I think it has to do with them having to remember so much lines for their rap songs.
Oh, that's possible. That they can remember the lines so that they don't have to worry. Like
because all rappers can act. It's universal.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reason is because when you have to remember that many lines, not only do you have to remember the lines, you have to remember the inflection of the original recording.
Exactly.
So they remember the lines and then they add in inflection. That's fucking child's play to a rapper. Like remembering lines in a movie, they can.
I was talking about this with Harder, and he had an interesting point too. It's like there's a lot of rappers that put on like their persona, right? When they're doing their live shows, they have like a persona and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's sort of like acting.
That's like acting. So maybe like their life is acting. So I think that must be part of it too. But
yeah, it's got to be.
Holy shit, A$AP Rocky was good. I can't fucking believe that.
Yeah, dude, it's a banger. It's a fucking banger.
I watched this with Zach, and we were on his like he was on like we were on the PlayStation store, and he's like, "What movie you want to watch? Terminator Genesis?" I'm like, "Fuck no!" And then he scrolled down. I'm like, "Dope! Click on that. I don't know what it is. Click on it."
Wait! Luxy tried to get you to watch fucking Terminator Genesis. Did you punch him in the nutsack? Fuck that guy. Fuck that asshole.
He loved it too, though. So surprisingly,
he loved Terminator Genesis.
Oh, dope.
Oh, yeah. No, it seems like a Luxy movie. I think like when it comes to you and me, there's a lot of appreciation for a movie like this, just because you and I and even Lauxi we're like such big hip hop fans. So like a lot of this resonates with us. It was the same with Compton as well. I think
Sure.
is that it resonates with us more than it would with like your average like mom or dad or
It was
fucking
a
dumb
coming of age
teenager who's
flick
into
that
dubstep or whatever.
has really good hip hop in it, so
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
the soundtrack is fucking bonkers.
It's a merger of Straight Outta Compton and Earl and the Real Girl.
We didn't do any tags. I forgot.
Oh yeah, we forgot to do tags. Oh, Dope didn't have any good ones, so fuck it.
Fuck it. You wanna let's do the fucking the budget at least. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
This movie cost, not surprisingly, $700,000. Almost
Okay.
nothing. You couldn't even get Nicolas Cage for this.
Right. 10 million?
10 million? Close. Actually, not really. 18 million. This movie made a bit more than I thought it would.
Oh, okay.
18 million for a $700,000 production. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not making a lot for the company. But
they did believe in it enough to release it twice, though. So
yeah, absolutely, which is great. And you know what? This might even get fucking some Oscar buzz because it's been a really slow year for that.
Maybe.
So if it does, people are gonna fucking see it. It was directed by Rick Famuyiwa, who also did another really good movie that I love called Talk to Me with Don Cheadle. And
I've never seen that.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic movie. It's about radio and like in radio during the civil rights movement. It's super good. But
okay.
Oh, you ready to throw out some more tags?
Oh, I got some tags for you, son.
Oh, you got some tags?
Yeah, you ready for some Ant-Man tags?
I'm ready for some Ant-Man tags.
All right. Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay. An epic of miniature proportions. Okay. No shield, no armor, no problem. No shield, no armor, no problem. And see the world from a whole new perspective.
Give me the first one again.
An epic of miniature proportions.
It's got to be that one.
You see, that was a Bug's Life tagline.
God damn, you tricked me on purpose. Give me the third one again.
See the world from a whole new perspective.
It's that one.
That would be the tagline for Ants.
Fuck!
No shield, no armor, no problem.
No shield, no armor, no problem. He has armor! He's got armor!
Hey, I know. That's why it's a great tagline for me.
All right, so this movie, the budget...
There was another tagline. This was the secondary tagline. The first one was like...
Size matters?
Maybe.
Because I feel like size matters was the tagline. I recall seeing that on posters.
I feel like it was something like Paul Rudd's at it again.
Oh boy, he's a superhero, but Paul Rudd style. Doing a little quirky Paul Rudd. Heroes don't get any bigger. That's what the other one is. Right. And I recall that one. I would have got that one for sure.
That's why I didn't go the obvious route.
This movie cost sultry $130 million. Keep in mind before you guess the budget, this is a Disney Marvel movie, and those movies are fucking huge.
Yeah, it made like a lot, I think. So like 350 million.
Oh, dude, you're so off. It made 520 million.
Holy shit!
This movie made a lot of fucking money.
500.
Yeah,
I thought 400 at the top.
Yeah, no, it cracked 520 million. I'm done, dude. I'm out. This movie makes me officially out. Like I want to apologize to Disney execs before we go any further, but I'm fucking out. I'm out of this Avengers shit. This was the last straw for me.
Hey, can you retire the guy fighting the same thing? Same suit trope?
Oh my god, and it was more prevalent here than fucking ever. It was more prevalent than ever. And like okay, this is one of the biggest problems of the movie, okay? Just imagine this, okay? You're a Disney exec. You're sitting down at a fucking marketing meeting and you're like, "Okay, so we're going to make a movie on Ant-Man. You know, it won't do as good as our Avengers movie cuz it's sort of like a sea hero, but who gives a shit? It's gonna be fun if we'll throw him into Avengers.
And then there's one guy that's like, whoa, Guardians of the Galaxy blew up. Come on now.
And then that guy swiftly got fired.
And his name was Edgar Wright.
His name was Edgar Wright. So then what we have is we have one guy who's sitting there and he's like, okay, so we got to cast this movie. Paul Rudd. That'll bring in people. And they're like, okay, now we need a bad guy. Corey Stoll? Yeah, Corey Stoll, that's the one. Who the fuck thought that was gonna be the keeper? Who the fuck thought, yeah, Corey Stoll, let's make him the villain. That's a great actor. You had $130 million. You could have fucked with anybody in Hollywood, and you picked Corey fucking Stoll?
Fred Willard.
Fuck.
How about Fred Willard?
Dude. Yeah, fuck, dude, Fred Willard would have been better. Fuck, I would have maybe loved that. Jesus Christ, fucking have Chris Evans in there, like wearing makeup or a costume. I don't give a shit.
You could put a big nose on Chris Evans.
Fuck.
Why is this nerd so strong?
Anything but Corey Stoll. Oh, I can't stand the man. Oh,
I knew you were gonna have issues with that.
Who the fuck? I had the same problem with Black Mass. It's like, who the fuck thought Corey Stoll would be good to cast in this goddamn movie? Now to the actual movie. Didn't like that either. There are a lot of problems with Ant-Man, I feel. Like it's hefty. A lot of people are gonna look past it because it's just another Avengers movie and oh yay, fun running around, he's changing his size. And what I will give it is that they utilized his powers really well in the way the Fantastic Four totally did not. This movie isn't totally terrible either. There's one completely redeeming factor. And before I get into the garbage, let's talk about the redeeming factor.
Who, Michael Pena?
Michael Pena talking about the fucking origin of information is probably one of the funniest fucking bits I've seen in cinema this year.
Dude, Michael Pena is a fucking god, dude. He's the new Leguizamo. He's so good.
He's so good in this movie, and I didn't expect it.
Remember when I'm like, yo, Michael Pena needs to be in everything, and now he is?
Yeah.
Satan's been listening, Chadley.
The Disney execs, they're listening, dude. They're listening. They're like,
I fucking adore Michael Pena.
He was awesome in this movie. Oh fuck! There's one line that had me laughing, fucking so hard. It was like when he was explaining something and Stan Lee was the bartender. And oh shit! What was the exact wording he used?
I can't remember, but it's pretty funny.
He's like, "Damn, smoking fine" or something like that. But I can't recall it. But it was fucking hilarious. That's about where the nice things I have to say about Ant-Man ceases. Is the Michael Pena. Michael Pena, God bless the man, he's a god.
Fucking so good.
Maybe not T.I., you know.
I'd probably leave T.I. out next time.
Yeah,
but get like Tyrese or something. Yeah, Tyrese would have been good.
Yeah, leave T.I. on the cutting room floor. I'm sure that wouldn't have changed the movie at all. So what we have here is the biggest disappointment. Basically, Paul Rudd as a superhero. I mean, it's fine-ish. It's fine, you know.
Probably not what I would have picked, but I think he did all right.
I also think I would have just had it be fucking the actual guy. What's the actual guy's name? I forget.
Hank Pym?
Yeah. I would have had it just be Hank Pym. You know, fucking if you have to make an origin story, make an origin story for Hank Pym. Who the fuck is Scott Lang and why the shit do I care?
I don't know. I think it's fine. Scott Lang's the bigger one now.
But the thing is that like, including Hank Pym in the movie, they're like, oh yeah, the Ant-Man's been around for fucking decades. It's like, hey, you think the Avengers might have talked about this? You know, they might have mentioned it.
But he was in hiding for 70 years.
Yeah, all right. I do really like Michael Douglas, but here's one thing I don't like. Contrived as fuck father-daughter stories. Hated it. Absolutely fucking hated it. And they spent a lot of time on it. Like the whole restoration of their relationship. God damn, it was terrible. And it's too bad, you know, like it really is too bad because I feel like this could have been really good. This could have been really good. The heist scene was the only action scene, like the only formidable action scene in the movie as well. Which to me, I mean, maybe have more. It's an Avengers movie. You know, it's not a huge problem. But we talked about this remember when we talked about the Incredible Hulk, and it was like, hey, maybe have more fucking the Hulk in your movie. You know?
Well, here's
like,
my perspective on it, because I actually like this movie. I think this is one of the stronger entries, and because it's fucking not like the other ones besides the story.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. I will admit, like, I guess there is the action scene where he fights the Falcon, which is pretty good.
It's and it has some real subtle humor that I don't know if other people picked up. There's the one part that's just perfect for me, especially noticeable in 3D, which I saw it in. The part where he's fighting in the bathtub and he falls out of it later. There's one single pube on the ground by the toilet, and that is a perfect joke. Just one single pube hanging out, and he's like falls by it.
I did not notice that, but that's pretty good.
You were too busy frowning at all the fun, Chadley. Holy shit, I had fun watching this movie. It's so ridiculous. It's so fucking, it's aggressively stupid. It's aggressively stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, like, if we're gonna have a character like Scott Lang, I understand he's a family man, like that's all fine and good, but like maybe
What's that fucking guy, Bobby Cannonball or whatever?
Bobby Cannonball?
Played the stepdad.
Oh, wasn't it Ken Marino or something?
No, it wasn't Ken Marino.
Wasn't it fucking I thought it was Ken Marino. What was the name of the
Ken
guy?
Marino was in Goosebumps.
Oh son. Yeah, Bobby Cannonball, you're right.
That guy fucking rules, dude. I love it.
Wait, why was Ken Marino in Goosebumps?
I don't know. He was in Goosebumps for like 40 seconds.
Yeah, why was he in that?
I was losing my mind. I'm like, is that fucking Ken Marino? What are you doing?
No, I mean, like, the big problem I have with Ant-Man is that it reminds me of Thor in the fact that this is a fucking supplement movie. This movie exists so they don't have to.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
A heist film, not a superhero film. And that's perfectly what I wanted. I don't want another superhero movie. I've had enough. Give me a heist film, sure.
To me, it kind of felt just like a generic fucking. It's like, you know how like Thor, right? Like it's not really a
same Thor.
Thor.
Oh, Thor. Thor's a shitty movie. I think Ant-Man's better than Age of Ultron.
Thor. Oh. Thor is like, it's not a superhero movie. It's like a comedy. It's like a misplaced person comedy.
Sure.
And
I would probably like Thor now that I've seen fucking 7,000 superhero movies. If that came out today, I might like that movie.
Yeah. Ant-Man to me, like, it's just one of those movies that exists solely for the fact that they don't need to explain that Ant-Man is now in the Avengers. That was the whole thing. The whole purpose of the movie was just to be like,
sure,
it's just that for that last scene.
They didn't make it about that. They just made it its own movie.
They kind of made it about that.
They put the Falcon in it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did have a lot of Avengers references. They went to the Avengers headquarters. Like, it fucking might as well. It's just like, it's a buddy app movie. It's a buddy app movie, and I'm sick of this. You know, like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm done with this fucking Marvel.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying this movie's fun as fuck.
There's fun parts, sure, but I just feel like as a movie, as a core movie, it's just the same fucking shit over and over again. And I know you're saying it's different, but I don't see how. It's a heist movie, sure, but like, in that same token, like, they're all different. In Winter Soldier, it's more of like a fucking technological thriller, if you want to go that route. Movie. I mean, it's a superhero movie, but so the fuck is Ant-Man.
It's a fucking heist movie that has superheroes in it.
More about superheroes than heists.
The fuck is wrong with you, Chadley?
I couldn't believe this. And then the fucking fight at the end, albeit had some fun moments, had some good jokes in it.
This is a small scale superhero movie that happens to be a heist movie.
Sure. And but the thing is they weren't heisting, and like that's the thing is that they weren't heisting. They were breaking into the place, and they weren't heisting for money. It wasn't like Fast and Furious. You want to see a good heist movie? Go fucking watch that. This is just a fucking superhero movie dressed up to vaguely resemble a heist movie, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's okay to be wrong, Chadley. You can be wrong. That's fine.
Fuck you, dude. Like, I think that this didn't match expectations. That being said, Michael Pena's fucking hilarious in it. I absolutely fucking hated the relationship between Michael Douglas and his daughter. I also didn't much care for the relationship between Scott Lang and Michael Douglas's daughter. They just threw that in at the end. They're like, oh, by the way, they're banging now. It's like, cool. Fuck, who cares? Who cares?
All right. Well, Charlie's done with superhero movies and will not rate them like a superhero movie. So that's fine.
No, I rated this as a superhero movie. That's what I'm saying. It's just the same shit again. It's fucking unexpected guy. You would never expect this guy to be a superhero. Like the skinny nerd from Captain America, fucking billionaire weapons manufacturer. Like, oh, these guys would never be the good guys. And then fucking heist guy, a bank robber. Fuck it. Who cares?
This movie was better than Jurassic World.
No, it was not.
Yeah, it was.
It was not.
Had 10 times the better dialogue.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. But only because Michael Pena.
Looked way cooler.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? The visual effects, like it's a Marvel movie, they're gonna be spectacular no matter what. And that's the thing, is that you can't go into a Marvel movie anymore and walk out and say, there wasn't much offer there, but damn those special effects. That's the norm now. We understand the special effects are going to be good. You have to up the ante now. And they're not. They're giving us the same shit over and over again. It's the same fucking shit. But there's one scene that I just recalled that I actually adore. The scene where he gets fired from Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, that was a good one. But one of my biggest concerns is, okay, you lose Edgar Wright. That's a blow. You kind of fucked this up now. Let's go hire Peyton Reed, Mr. Captain Rom-Com. Let's go hire Captain Rom-Com for this.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where a lot of the tones came from, like the romantic tones between Paul Rudd and the girl that sort of just showed up
don't go hire the guy who has directed 5 of the most notoriously shitty rom-coms of all time. Get the fuck out of here, yes man.
Fucking yes man. The breakup with fucking Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, what was that other fucking Ewan McGregor movie?
I don't remember. Was it Down with Love?
Yeah, Down with Love. Yeah,
Down with Love. Down with Love.
Fucking, this is Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger and Ewan McGregor. Down with Love. Maybe I expected more from this movie, and it could also be from the fact that I saw this after all the hype where everyone was like, this movie's fucking incredible. I just didn't see what was so fantastic about it. I didn't see what was special about it. And that's my problem, and that's why I'm kind of done right now. So I'm kind of done right now with the Avengers, is that they're not making anything special anymore. They're just making everything safe.
Well, there is a reason I'm only excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Nothing else has caught my interest.
No, it's all just gonna be the same stuff, like Captain America Civil
War thing looks so fucking bad.
It looks I'm gonna say it right now, it looks worse than Batman versus Superman. It's worse than Batman versus Superman. I also like that they're like, hey, they made Batman versus Superman, so in the same year we gotta throw out our Captain America versus Iron Man movie. Fuck off.
I mean, I think that was a coincidence.
I think it might have not been.
It's done though.
I know.
And fucking Batman vs Superman was announced like fucking
like 5 years ago. So that means that they gave Marvel plenty of time to reiterate.
Yeah, but they didn't start working on it till way before the fucking. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was on purpose.
I think it's possible it's on purpose though. But
I guess it must be. It's Disney, right? It must be. It has to be.
It's fucking Disney. Yeah, no, not a big fan of this Ant-Man film. That being said, I do like Paul Rudd, and I'm glad that Ant-Man's gonna be in Avengers movies from now on. That's exciting. But this movie, I like the character, and I'm excited to see him in the Avengers, but this movie was just so fucking muddled and stupid. I hated it. That being said, this isn't as bad as Iron Man 3.
Yeah, or Thor.
I'll give you a one up on Thor. What was the other one?
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, it's better than Incredible Hulk. I'll give you that.
I think it's like in the top 6.
Maybe my expectations were just too damn high, but I just felt like I wanted something special, but what I got was something a little bit samey. Unexpected hero becomes a hero, saves the day, fights himself.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying, I think it was a fun one in that genre, and I think it's time to retire that fucking formula because that is driving me crazy for sure.
That's driving me fucking batshit crazy. Throw it out. Throw it the fuck out.
Has there been 10 of this fucking formula already? Has there been 10 of them?
Let's go through it. Incredible Hulk was that formula. Iron Man 1 and 2 for some reason were that formula. Let's think. Captain America Winter Soldier was that formula.
Thor kind of.
Yeah, I'll give you Thor. Ant-Man. No, I think there's 6. There's 6 of this formula. Let me think. Was there any new fucking was there other than Ant-Man, was there any other original IPs in the second phase?
I don't think so.
All I'm saying if phase 3 doesn't step it up significantly, then they can go fuck themselves.
Well, I hate to bring it back to Age of Ultron I also kind of think is just Iron Man again.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I kind of like Age of Ultron, not as much as I initially did. I think it's a 3-star film though. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't skip over it if I was watching the franchise.
Yeah, I don't care about Age of Ultron. I liked it once and I will never watch it again.
Yeah, it was fine. I've watched it a couple of times. It's fine.
So what we got next week, Chadley?
Wrapping it up, I'm saying 100% fuck no on Ant-Man.
I liked it.
Yeah, he liked it. I did not. Next week, last week we said we were going to watch Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, but we scrapped that midweek for Goosebumps. Next week we're actually going to watch Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, so stay tuned for that.
For reals. We're doing it for reals this time.
We're also going to watch the new pot-smoking comedy American Ultra.
Oh, yeah.
Starring my boy Lex Luthor. And then we're finishing it off with a JGL offering, also starring my boy Ben Schwartz.
Ooh. Benny Schwartz.
Love the Benny Schwartz. This is The Walk. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you tune in. We're getting closer to Christmas, so Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, do the Kwanzaa, Ramadan. Do the Ramadan.
What is it, like the 3rd day of Hanukkah?
It's Chinese New Year. I don't know what the fucking... Yeah, I think it's the 3rd day. Maybe it might actually be a 2nd day of Hanukkah.
I don't like to date these episodes, so don't worry about all that nonsense.
God fucking damn.
Subscribe on YouTube or whatever. Follow me on Twitter at LastCoolDude.
Yeah, I tweet a lot about wanting to go to jail at Chadley the Movie.
God bless.
Really looking forward to hitting the prisons. Go when a skinny nerd, come out buff as the Rock.
My only prison, Chadley, is life. It's a fucking heist movie that has superheroes in it.
More about superheroes than heists.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Chadley?
I couldn't believe this. And then the fucking fight. The fight at the end, albeit had some fun moments, had some good jokes in it.
This is a small-scale superhero movie that happens to be a heist movie.
Sure. Sure. And but the thing is they weren't heisting, and like that's the thing is that they weren't heisting. They were breaking into the place, and they weren't heisting for money. It wasn't like Fast and Furious. You want to see a good heist movie? Go fucking watch that. This is just a fucking superhero movie dressed up to vaguely resemble a heist movie, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's okay to be wrong, Chadley. You can be wrong. That's fine.
Fuck you, dude. Like, I think that this didn't match expectations. That being said, Michael Pena's fucking hilarious in it. I absolutely fucking hated the relationship between Michael Douglas and his daughter. I also didn't much care for the relationship between Scott Lang and Michael Douglas's daughter. They just threw that in at the end. They're like, oh, by the way, they're banging now. It's like, cool. Fuck, who cares? Who cares?
All right. Well, Chadley's done with superhero movies and will not rate them like a superhero movie. So that's fine.
No, I rated this as a superhero movie. That's what I'm saying. It's just the same shit again. It's fucking unexpected guy. You would never expect this guy to be a superhero. Like the skinny nerd from Captain America, fucking billionaire weapons manufacturer. Like, oh, these guys would never be the good guys. And then fucking heist guy, a bank robber. Fuck it. Who cares?
This movie was better than Jurassic World.
No, it was not.
Yeah, it was.
It was not.
Had 10 times the better dialogue.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. But only because Michael Pena.
Looked way cooler.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? The visual effects, like it's a Marvel movie, they're gonna be spectacular no matter what. And that's the thing, is that you can't go into a Marvel movie anymore and walk out and say, there wasn't much offer there, but damn those special effects. That's the norm now. We understand the special effects are going to be good. You have to up the ante now. And they're not. They're giving us the same shit over and over again. It's the same fucking shit. But there's one scene that I just recalled that I actually adore. The scene where he gets fired from Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, that was a good one. But one of my biggest concerns is, okay, you lose Edgar Wright. That's a blow. You kind of fucked this up now. Let's go hire Peyton Reed, Mr. Captain Rom-Com. Let's go hire Captain Rom-Com for this.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where a lot of the tones came from, like the romantic tones between Paul Rudd and the girl that sort of just showed up for
don't go hire the guy who has directed 5 of the most notoriously shitty rom-coms of all time. Get the fuck out of here, yes man.
You fucking yes man. The breakup with fucking Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, what was that other fucking Ewan McGregor movie?
I don't remember. Was it Down with Love?
Yeah, Down with Love. Yeah,
Down with Love. Down with Love.
Fucking, this is Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger and Ewan McGregor. Down with Love. Maybe I expected more from this movie, and it could also be from the fact that I saw this after all the hype where everyone was like, this movie's fucking incredible. I just didn't see what was so fantastic about it. I didn't see what was special about it. And that's my problem, and that's why I'm kind of done right now. So I'm kind of done right now with the Avengers, is that they're not making anything special anymore. They're just making everything safe.
Well, there is a reason I'm only excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Nothing else has caught my interest.
No, it's all just going to be the same stuff, like Captain America Civil
War thing looks so fucking bad.
It looks I'm going to say it right now, it looks worse than Batman versus Superman. It's worse than Batman versus Superman. I like that. I also like that they're like, hey, they made Batman versus Superman, so we gotta, in the same year, we gotta throw out our Captain America versus Iron Man movie. Fuck off.
I mean, I think that was a coincidence.
I think it might have not been.
It's done though.
I know.
And fucking Batman vs Superman was announced like fucking
like 5 years ago. So that means that they gave Marvel plenty of time to reiterate.
Yeah, but they didn't start working on it till way before the fucking. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it was on purpose.
I think it's possible it's on purpose though. But
I guess it
yeah,
must be. It's Disney, right? It must be. It has to be.
it's fucking Disney. Um, yeah, no, not a big fan of this Ant-Man film. That being said, I do like Paul Rudd, and I'm glad that Ant-Man's gonna be in Avengers movies from now on. That's exciting. But this movie, I like the character, and I'm excited to see him in the Avengers. But this movie was just so fucking muddled and stupid. I hated it. That being said, this isn't as bad as Iron Man 3.
Yeah, or Thor.
I'll give you
Or
a one up on Thor. What was the other one?
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, it's better than Incredible Hulk. I'll give you that.
I think it's like in the top 6.
Maybe my expectations were just too damn high, but I just felt like I wanted something special, but what I got was something a little bit samey. Unexpected hero becomes a hero, saves the day, fights
I'm
himself.
not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying. I think it was a fun one in that genre, and I think it's time to retire that fucking formula because that is driving me crazy for sure.
That's driving me fucking batshit crazy. Throw it out. Throw it the fuck out.
Has there been 10 of this fucking formula already? Has there been 10 of them?
Let's go through it. Incredible Hulk was that formula. Iron Man 1 and 2 for some reason were that formula. Let's think. Captain America Winter Soldier was that formula.
Thor kind of.
Yeah. I'll give you Thor. Ant-Man. No, I think there's 6. There's 6 of this formula. Let me think. Was there any new fucking was there other than Ant-Man, was there any other original IPs in the second phase?
I don't think so.
All I'm saying if phase 3 doesn't step it up significantly, then they can go fuck themselves.
Well, I hate to bring it back to Age of Ultron I also kind of think is just Iron Man again.
Yeah, that's that's fair enough. I kind of like Age of Ultron, not as much as I initially did. I think it's a 3-star film though. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't skip over it if I was watching the franchise.
Yeah, I don't care about Age of Ultron. I liked it once and I will never watch it again.
Yeah, it was fine. I've watched it a couple of times. It's fine.
So what we got next week, Chadley?
Wrapping it up, I'm saying 100% fuck no on Ant-Man.
I liked it.
Yeah, he liked it. I did not. Next week, last week we said we were going to watch Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, but we scrapped that midweek for Goosebumps. Next week, we're actually going to watch Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, so stay tuned for that.
For reals. We're doing it for reals this time.
We're also going to watch the new pot-smoking comedy American Ultra.
Oh, yeah.
Starring my boy Lex Luthor. And then we're finishing it off with a JGL offering, also starring my boy Ben Schwartz.
Ooh.
Woo!
Benny Schwartz.
Love the Benny Schwartz. This is The Walk. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you tune in. We're getting closer to Christmas, so Merry Birthmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, do the Kwanzaa, Ramadan. Do the Ramadan.
What is it, like the 3rd day of Hanukkah?
It's Chinese New Year. I don't know what the fucking... Yeah, I think it's the 3rd day. Maybe it might actually be a 2nd day of Hanukkah.
I don't like to date these episodes, so don't worry about all that nonsense.
God fucking damn.
Subscribe on YouTube or whatever. Follow me on Twitter @LastCoolDude.
Yeah, I tweet a lot about wanting to go to jail @Chadley the Movie.
God bless.
Really looking forward to hitting the prisons. Going a skinny nerd, come out buff as The Rock.
My only prison, Chadley, is life.